If you are an MSME founder in manufacturing, trading, services, currently doing 1 to 3 crores in revenue, working 12 hours per day, constantly firefighting, and feel like you are the biggest bottleneck in your business, then what I am to share in the next 10 minutes would be the breakthrough you have been waiting for. Because I am going to show you exactly how MSME owners just like you have scored from 1 to 15 crores without working harder, without hiring expensive consultants, and without burning out. Stay with me because by the end of this video, you will understand exactly why your business is stuck and more importantly, what do you about it. Now, before I get into how, let me show you this is actually possible because I know you might be skeptical. Meet Rajesh. He runs a steel publication unit in Pune. 3 years ago, his business was stuck in 2 crores. He was working 14 hours per day, involved in every single decision, from approving purchase orders to solving production floor issues. His team could not function without him. Quality was inconsistent. Margins were razor thick. Fast forward today, his business does 5.7 crores. But here, what even more impressive, he now works just 4 to 5 hours a day, focusing only on strategy and growth. His team runs the operations, quality has improved. Profit margins nearly doubled. What changed? He moves from being people dependent to system driven. Just example, then there is Suresh, an electrical trading company owner in Bangalore. His business was doing 1 crore without absolute chaos. No processes, even everything manual. Inventory was mess. Delivery was always delayed. Customers are frustrated. His 6% team needed constant supervisor. Today, 6 crores revenue, streamlined operations, his team executives with without hand holding. The risks are on time, and he finally has a breathing room to think about expansion. Just example, and Priya, she runs a digital service company in Mumbai, started 80 lakhs with complete delivery chaos. No systems, client were unhappy, team was confused about who does what. She was firefighting every single day. After implementing the right systems, 3.2 crores with predictable, consistent growth. Her clients are now berated. The team knows exactly what to do, and she is stopped being the bottleneck. Now, here, what important? These were not exceptional businesses with some unfair advantage. There were ordinary MSMEs facing the exact same problems you are probably facing right now. The only difference, they discovered what was actually holding them back. What we are going to talk about next. Who is this training for? So let me ask you something. Does this sound familiar? Your typical day looks like this. You wake up at 4 a.m., WhatsApp messages, most of them are questions your team should be able to answer themselves, but they don't. You reach the office and immediately someone needs your approval for purchase. Then someone else, a customer complaint, then the production guy has a problem. Then the accountant has a question about a payment. By lunchtime, you have handled 15 different issues but made zero progress on actual sales happen, but randomly. Some months are great, others are terrible. You cannot predict it. You cannot control it. Your team needs constant monitoring. If you are not there, things fall apart. Cash flow is like a roller coaster. You are always stressed without whether you have enough to cover next month's expenses. You are doing the job of 10 people. Honestly, you are exhausted. And there is a most frustrated part. You know, your business has potential. You know, you should be doing 10 crores, 15 crores, maybe even more. But something is blocking you. If this is you, then you need to understand something critical. You are not stuck because you are not working hard enough. You are stuck because your business is built wrongly. See, most MSME owners build a people dependent businesses. And people dependent business has a natural around 1 to 3 crores. But what you need is a system driven business. That's exactly what separates business that stay stuck from businesses that scale. So this video is for you. If you are a MSC owner currently doing 1 to 5 crores, you are the manufacturing, trading or services, you tried or firefighting and want predictable growth. You want to scale what 10 to 15 crores without burning out. You are ready to build businesses that does not depend entirely on you. If that's you, then what comes to next is doing to you absolute clarity on what needs to change. Here, the core concept, what makes the difference. Now you might be thinking, I have heard this before. Systems, processes, blah blah blah. Even business coach says the same thing. And you are the right to be skeptical, because here the problem with most business advice out there, it's generic. The coaches teach you Instagram marketing strategies designed for startups. They give you motivational speeches, but no real implementation roadmap. They share American businesses models that simply don't work in the MSME context. You don't need a motivation. You need a system that actually works for your. You are dealing with Indian teams. You need a different management approach. You are the dealing with payment cycles that stretch 45, 60, 90 days. You are dealing with vendor relationships, dealer networks, and ground level challenges that Silicon Valley frameworks completely ignore. So here, what makes this different? This is a generic business coaching. This is a system basically for Indian MSMEs, tested and proven across 28 years, with manufacturer dealing with production bottlenecks, trade struggling with inventory chaos, and service providers drowning in delivery issues. This covers all 9 critical management functions: sales, marketing, operations, finance, HR, MIS, delivery strategy, and team performance. This is not a theory, it's a real world implementation. These strategies I am going to share with you come from helping dozens of MSMEs scale 1 to 5 crores, 10 crores, 15 crores in manufacturing plants, trading companies, and service businesses. And the best part, you are about get a glimpse of this system right now. Let me tell you why I am qualified to teach you this. My name is PSRK Prasad. I have spent the last 28 years working exclusively with MSME owners, not as a someone who read books and started coaching, not as a corporate consultant who never run a business, but someone who been in the trenches with you. I have sat manufacturing units where the production delays cost lakhs every day. I have worked with trading companies where the inventory management was pure chaos. I have helped service businesses where delivery problems were killing client relationships. And over the 28 years, I kept seeing the same pattern repeat. Hardworking founders hitting 2, 3 crores and then getting stuck. Talented teams who could not function without the founder's constant supervision. Businesses with massive potential but zero systems to unlock it. So I became obsessed with one of the questions. What separates MSMEs that scales from MSME that stay stuck? And after working with hundreds of businesses, the answer becomes crystal clear. It's not about working harder, it's about building the right systems. Business that scale have a documented process, predictable revenue engine, high performance teams, and financial control systems. So I developed what I call a spike growth blueprint, a complete framework specially designed for Indian MSMEs to transform from people dependent to system driven. And this framework helped business go from 90 lakhs to 6.2 crores, to 1.2 crores to 8 crores, 3 crores to 15 crores. And in the next few minutes, I am going to walk you through this framework so you can see exactly what possible for your business. Here the mechanism, the spike growth blueprint. Alright, let's get into it. The spike growth blueprint has 4 core pillars. Now I am need to be very clear about something upfront. What I am about to share with you in 10 to 15% of the complete system. Why? Because each of these pillars have layers, implementation sequences, sector-specific adjustments, troubleshooting methods, and dozens of tools that we simply cannot cover in 10 minutes with you. But I am going to give you the right now is enough to help understand what you are stuck and what you need to focus on. Think of this as a roadmap. You see the destination and the major highways to get there, but the detailed turn by turn navigation, that's what you need to guide for. Fair enough? Let me dive in. Pillar 1, the operation autopilot system. Here the problem most MSC owners face. Your business runs on you, not a system. If you took a 2-week vacation tomorrow without your phone, what would happen? Be honest. Would your business continue smoothly, or would the everything fall apart? If the answer is fall apart, then you don't have a operation autopilot system. You are the system, and that's your growth ceiling right there. So what is the operation autopilot system? It's documented step-by-step framework that makes your business run without you being involved in every decision. It means your team knows exactly what to do, when to do, when to do it, and how to do it without asking you 50 questions a day. Now there is a multiple components to building this system. Let me share you the two most critical ones. Component 1, process mapping and SOPs. You need to map all your core businesses processes and create SOPs, standard operating procedures for each of them. For example, how does a customer inquiry get converted into a delivery order? What is the exact step-by-step process? Who is responsible for what? What are the quality checkpoints? When does the finance get involved? When does the delivery happen? Most MSMEs have zero documentation. It's all in the founder's head. And that's why everything breaks when you are not around. When you documented this process, something magical happens. Your team stops asking you questions because they have a manual to refer to. Component 2, role clarity with KRAs and KPIs. Your team needs to know exactly what success looks like in their role, not vague instruction like manage operations well, but specific measurable outcomes that are KRAs, key responsibility areas, and KPIs, performance indicators coming. When each team member has clear KRAs and can track their KPIs weekly, they to take away ownership. They become self-managing. No, here what I am not telling you how to sequence the implementation. So your team does not resist. I am not telling you the exact templates and tools that make this way. I am not telling you how to handle 12 most common bottlenecks. Then you show up during the implementation. I am not to telling how the maintain these systems once they is built. Why? Because that's the other 85% of this pillar. What I have shared is just foundation, but even just the foundation has transformed businesses. Remember Rajesh, the steel fabrication owner I mentioned earlier, his business was doing 2 crores, completely founder dependent. After implementing these operations, automated system, he reduced the involvement by 60%, the team took complete ownership, and the business scaled to 5.7 crores. That's the power of this pillar. When done right. Pillar 2, the predictable revenue engine. Let's me guess. Your sales are unpredictable. Some months are great, some are terrible. You cannot forecast, you cannot plan, and it creates constant cash flow stress. Why? Because you don't have the predictable revenue engine. You have a random sale activity. So, what is this predictable revenue engine? It's a marketing and sales system that brings you constant leads every week and converts them systematically without you having to personally push every single sales. Think about it right now. Sales probably happen when you pick up the phone and close the deals, or when a random referral comes in, or when your existing client orders. There is no system, there is no predictability. That needs a change. And here the two most important components. Component 1, a three-tier offer structure. You need three types of offer working together. Entry offer, low ticket, high value, designed to get people into your ecosystem. Core offer, mid ticket, this is your main business where you make consistent revenue. Premium offer, high ticket, high margin for clients who want to full solution. Most MSMEs only have one offer, and that limits your revenue potential massively. When you have three tiers, you can serve different customer segments and maximize revenue for each. Component 2, systematic lead generation conversion. This is where most MSMEs fail. They have no system for generating leads consistently. If you are in B2B, you need channel like LinkedIn, outreach, WhatsApp funnels, dealer networks, and strategic partnerships working together to bring you leads every week. If you are B2C, you need digital funnels, referral systems, and repeat purchases that keep the pipeline full. And once the leads are coming, you need a script-based sales process so your team converts consistently, not just when they feel like it. What I am not telling you here, I am not telling you how to design these offers for maximum conversion. I am not telling you which generation channels work best for your specific sector. I am not telling you exact scripts and sequences that turn leads into customers. I am not telling you how to build a sales team that executes this without you. Again, the other 85%, what I shared is just the surface. But even the surface creates results. Remember, Suresh, theoretical trading company owner, he had a zero marketing systems. Revenues was stuck at 1 crore. After building the channel partner program, WhatsApp-based lead nurturing system is scaled to 6 crores in 24 months with predictable monthly revenue. That's what happens when you stop relying on random sales and start building a real revenue engine. Yeah, the pillar 3, the highest performance team system. Here the hard tool. You cannot scale if you are the only leader in your business. Right now, your team probably waits for you to make decisions, solve problems, and give approvals. They are the employees, not owners. Yes, that's true. Your business cannot grow beyond your personal capacity. So, what is the highest performance team system? It's a framework that transforms your employees from just doing their job into ownership driven, accountable team members who execute without constant supervision. Now, there is a multiple layers to building this, but let me give you two most critical components. Component one, performance scorecards with weekly reviews. Your team needs clarity on what they are being measured on, not annual appraisals where feedbacks comes to 6 months late. Real-time scoreboards that show them how they are performing every single week. When team members can see their own performance metrics, something shifts. Making excuses. They start problem solving. They become accountable. And when you add weekly review system, not to micromanage, but to course correct, early celebrate wins, your team starts operating at completely different level. Component two, leadership development. You need to identify 2 to 3 key people in your organization and systematically train them to think strategically, not just operationally. These are your future leaders, the people who will run the departments, lead teams, and make decisions when you are not around. But right now, they are probably just good employees. You need a process to develop them into leaders. And no, it's not just sending them to leadership seminar. It's hands-on, practical development over mass. What I am not telling you, I am how to handle resistance when you start implementing performance tracking. I am not telling you exact weekly reviews structure that works without creating a friction. I am not telling you how to identify who has a leadership potential versus who does not. I am not telling you the step-by-step leadership development roadmap. That's again a deeper implementation that takes time and guidance. But even these two components can transform your team. There is a furniture trading company I worked with where the team constantly needed handholding. The founder has doing everything. After implementing the high performance team system, productivity jumped 35% and founder daily involvement dropped from 10 hours to just 3 hours. Imagine what that would do you your business. Imagine getting 7 hours back every single day. Pillar 4, the profit and cash flow control system. Here the something most MSME owners don't realize until it's too late. Revenue growth without profit growth is dangerous. You cannot scale from 2 crores to 8 crores. Still be stressed about money. Why? Because you need controlling a profit cash flow systematically. So, what is the profit and cash flow control system? Financial dashboard and processes that ensure you are not just growing revenue, you are going to profit and maintain healthy cash flow. At the same time, let me give you the two most important components. Component one, the 30, 60, 90-day cash flow dashboard. Most MSC owners have no idea what their cash position will be 30 days from now. Let alone 60 or 90 days. They are managing by looking at their bank balance today. That reactive, not strategy. You need a dashboard that shows you how much is coming in your next 30, 60, 90 days. How much is going out over the next 30, 60, 90 days. Where the gaps are so you can take action now instead of scrambling later. When you can see cash flow in advance, stress disappears. You stop making panic decisions, you plan strategically. Component 2, profit first financial structure. Here, how most MSME is handle money, revenue comes in, expenses go out. Whatever the left, if anything is profit, that's backwards. Profit first means you allocate profit first before expenses. You set aside a percentage of every rupee that comes in as a profit. And then you run the business on what's there. This forces financial discipline. It forces you to cut unnecessary expenses and over time, your profit margins grow automatically. What I am not telling you how to build this dashboard in your specific business context. I am not telling you the exact profit percentages. You should be targeting based on your sector. I am not telling you how to implement collections systems that actually get paid on time. I am not telling you how to restructure your cost base without cutting critical resources. That's the implementation depth you need to support with, but even the basic create a massive impact. A chemical manufacturing company was doing 4 crores with a profit margin of just 9%. After implementing the profit cash flow control system, margins improved to 22% within 9 months. That's 52 lakh in additional profit without increasing revenue even 1 rupee. Think about what that would means for you. More profit without working harder, just by controlling what's already there. So there you have it, the four pillar of the spike growth blueprint. Now remember what I said at the beginning. This is just 10 to 15% of the complete system. You know what to do, but the how, the detailed implementation, troubleshooting, the sector specific adjustments, the tools and templates. That's where the real transformation happens. And here the truth, building this alone is incredibly difficult. Not because you are not capable, but because you are trying to build systems while you simultaneously running a business. You are trying to fix airplanes while flying it. That's why most MSME owners who try to do this alone either give up halfway or take 2 3 years to see results. But even then, you have a proven roadmap and someone guiding you through the implementation. You can do this in 6 to 12 months, and that's the difference. Step 7, the big picture. Let me quickly tie this all together for you. Here, what we covered today, you will learn about 4 pillars by growth blueprint. Pillar 1, operational autopilot system, so your business runs without you using documented process and clear role accountability. Pillar 2, predictable revenue engine, so you have consistent leads and systematic sales, not random monthly results. Pillar 3, high performance team system, so your team executes with ownership and accountability, not constant supervision. Pillar 4, profit and cash flow control system, so you are growing profit, not just revenue, with complete financial clarity. And here, what happens when you implement these 4 pillars systematically, your business becomes system driven instead of people dependent. Sales become predictable and you can finally forecast with confidence. Your team executes without you having to be involved in every decision. Cash flow stabilizes and profit margins improve dramatically. You can get your time back to focus on strategy, expansion, and growth. You scale from 1 to 3 crores to 10 to 15 crores without. This is how exactly ordinary MSMEs break through that 3 crores ceiling that create extraordinary results. But here, what you need to understand, knowing this, implementing this are these are the two completely different things. Which brings me to most important decision you are about to take. You have two options. Option one, try to do this yourself. You have learned today the 4 pillars I have shared and try to implement these systems on your own. And look, I am not going to tell you it's impossible. Some people do manage it, but there is what will realistically happen. You will spend weeks trying to figure out where to start. You should fix the operation first, or sales, or team. You will second guess yourself constantly. Your team will resist. They are comfortable with the current way. Change is uncomfortable. And without the right approach, they will push back hard. You will make expensive trial and error mistakes. You will implement something, it won't work. You will stuck on technical details. How exactly do I structure these KPIs? You will waste hours researching and still not be sure. And after 12 to 8 months of this struggle, you have likely feel frustrated and give up halfway. Your business will stay stuck at 2 3 crores. And you will think, I tried. It just does not work for my business. I have seen this happen dozens of times. Option 2, implement with proven structure and guide. You can work with someone who already done this 100 times across manufacturing, trading, and services sectors. Someone who knows exactly which pillar to fix first, how to get the team on board, what the common mistakes are, how to avoid them. Here, what this looks like. You get a complete step-by-step implementation roadmap, customized specifically for your business, not for general wise. You avoid costly trial and error because we have already made those mistakes for you over 28 years. Your team gets trained and board that systematically, so they don't resist, they embrace the changes. You implement in 6 to 12 months instead of 2 to 3 years of struggling alone. You have someone to troubleshoot with when things don't go as planned. You scale to 10 to 15 crores without a chaos, without burnout, with complete clarity. One path is slow, risky, and frustrating. The other path is fast, proven, supported. Which one makes more sense for you? If you are the serious about scaling your MSME, you are tired of working 12 hours per day with unpredictable results. If you want a clear, proven roadmap to go from 1 to 3 crores to 10 to 15 crores, then what I want to do right now? Book a free one-to-one spike growth diagnosis call with me. Let me be very clear about what this is and what is this is not. This is not a sales call where I pitch you for 45 minutes. This is a strategic diagnostic session where they will work together. Diagnose exactly where your business is stuck. Is it operations, sales, team, cash flow? We will pinpoint it. The specific things holding you back from scaling right now. Map your personalized 6 month scale roadmap, a clear step by step plan customized to your business, your sector, your reality. Show you which system you need to install first. So you are not the overwhelmed to trying to fix everything at once. We will prioritize based on maximum impact. By the end of this call, you will have more clarity about your business that you have had in years. You will know exactly what is blocking you and exactly what to do about it. No pressure, no hard selling, just pure clarity. Now I need to tell you something important. Thoughts are extremely limited. Why? Because I personally conducted this diagnosis. I don't hand you off to junior coach or sales team. It's me on the call with you. So if you are a serious, don't wait. Click the button below and book a start now before they fill up. Your journey 1 crore to 15 crores start with one decision. Make it today. I will see you on the call. Let's building something extraordinary together.